Hello everyone, we are so excited about the new mobile app we just launched. It is available right now on the links below on both Android and Apple. We are super excited, right babe?
We are so excited, and don't forget our website. We have a brand new website that goes right along with this mobile app. That link is also down below in the description box for you. Download this app. It is going to impact you so positively.
Absolutely. So we hope you enjoy the show. We love you guys. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Terry.
I'm Angel.
And today we're coming to you with a life update and an end of the week power salad that will blow you away.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we thought, should we make the salad and then give the life update, or?
Why don't we do it together?
Okay,
Why don't we
great.
do it together?
So, perfect. So what we thought is, it is the end of the week. Actually, it's the weekend. So hi everybody. Hope you're having a good weekend. And by now it's time for us to go to the grocery store. We've used up everything on our list. We've done really well. And I usually have some of my salads and cabbage and things left over that we haven't eaten this week. Now we don't have any of the fresh like leaf lettuce or Boston lettuce and things like that we buy, because we do eat those quite frequently during the week. But we do have some of these salads that we also buy because we mix everything together, lots of mixed greens and what have you. So what I have here, and the point is, at the end of the week, when it's time for you to go grocery shopping, I'm trying to show you that you can make an amazing salad.
Absolutely.
That will make you feel so wonderful.
Absolutely.
So
full of protein, full of vitality, full of energy. Absolutely.
Absolutely, honey. I mean, these greens have so much protein, to Terry's point, but here's just some organic kale. So I'm just going to throw a little bit of this, and my honey's going to pull some of these. Even when you get it chopped, I still don't like these, the stems.
The stems are a little coarse, and you don't like those in your
we have a little bit of that
salad.
Organic kale left. I do buy this romaine salad that I like a lot. It's like romaine, carrots, and red cabbage. The reason why I like to use a lot of cabbage too in salads, especially like the red, it has so much antioxidants. But cabbage is actually a cruciferous vegetable. So you get all the wonderful things that you get in cabbage, that you get in broccoli, that you get in Brussels sprouts, all those wonderful things for your body. So honey, just massage this a little bit.
Okay.
I always say, for people that don't like kale, they probably had a salad that wasn't massaged and it's just kind of stiff.
But if you massage it, it kind of takes that, stiffness out, if you will.
It does, and it gets nice and kind of soft, and it just makes it just yummy.
More palatable, able to eat.
Absolutely. So that's perfect. So we'll just add a little bit of this romaine mix in here. Okay. And the point is, you don't have to write down these lettuces. Use what you have left. The whole point is just to add on. This is escarole. I love escarole in my salad. So does Terry. So we kind of just go for it. So I have some escarole left over here. And
the bigger, leafier pieces, I like to break up.
Yep.
Just to give it a little bit more of a kind of a chopped salad type of taste and feeling.
Oh, don't worry. I have my scissors here.
Yeah.
I have my scissors here.
They're over here, babe.
My helper put them away. I was going to show everybody. We have a mezzanine or however you say that, mezzaluna.
Are you going to use scissors?
But we use scissors when we just do it in an individual bowl. When I have a big bowl, I chop it with that. But I like the scissors. They work well. Yeah. And so I'm just going to put some of the cabbage in here, because this is just cabbage and carrots.
Yeah.
And then this is
the cabbage is small anyway, but I'm still chopping up,
Yes, this is the purple cabbage because it has so much antioxidants.
Yes.
And what have you. So that's basically what we do.
Full of vitality.
Yes, this salad is yummy, and that's just the base. So we like to chop it because we have it in this big individual bowl. But and obviously, I'm going to make 2 of these salads, but for this show, I'm just going to make 1. But we wanted you to get the idea of just some of the ideas that we have, the things that we do, and why we love salads and things like this so darn much.
Absolutely.
So that's beautiful. Look what he did. talk about a mix.
You like that, huh?
Beautiful mixed salad. So whatever you have, whatever you like. I noticed that I was out of tomatoes, so I was kind of bummed, but oh well. So because this is a power salad, we're putting some beans in it and we're putting some sweet things in it like fruits, and obviously we have all these wonderful veggies, dark green leafy vegetables, the cabbage, cruciferous, all the colors, strawberries. I mean, this is going to be amazing. So let's start with our cucumber. We love crunch. So, and then we're going to try to make this pretty, like the kind you get when you go out and eat and everything's kind of separated.
Yes, yes.
You know, because it's for you all, so we want you to see we can make something pretty too. So some cucumber for the crunch.
And this, so obviously this, for the most part, this salad is raw with the exception of the chickpeas.
That's it.
It's raw. So let me just kind of give you,
well, I'm going to put some chickpeas in here.
Okay.
And then I just want to say what I'm going to put in here, and then I'm going to let you start our life update because everybody's probably trying to wait for that.
Okay.
But chickpeas, I'm going to put sliced slivered almonds, so raw, strawberries, onions, because Terry loves onion in the salad, whatever kind you like, sweet, red, green, some apple, crispy apple. I like the crunch. The crunch and the sweet. So you have the cucumber and you have the apple and all kind of crunchy. Then we have dried cherries, and I found dried mulberries. So, I mean, dried cranberries, dried raisins. Yeah, but these are what I happen to have when I was digging through my cabinet for some fruit. Make sure that it says just cherries or just mulberries, because a lot of the things will have oil and added sugar. So these are just cherries and just mulberries. So that's what I'm going to assemble this salad with. And honey, if you want to start with our life update, please.
Sure. So I was going to say, so we're kind of incorporating our life update into what we're putting in the salad. So thank you, baby.
Yep.
So this is raw with the exception of the chickpeas. So a lot of you don't know, but I actually went raw for almost 4 months. So basically 4 months I went raw. And I can tell you it was an amazing experience. An incredible experience. Probably 3 of the biggest things that I noticed when I went raw immediately was the mental clarity. So when I came off of a standard American diet into a whole food plant-based diet, I had mental clarity, but it wasn't, I mean, this was like mental clarity on steroids. It was unbelievable. Oh my God. Yeah. So any brain fog that you have or had, gone. That was number one. The next thing was my energy level. My energy level when I went from the standard American diet to the whole food plant-based diet was like, phew. But when I went to a raw diet, it was, phew. I mean, it was like I was on a spaceship headed to outer space. So those 2 things were incredible. And then also the weight loss. You know, I had even a greater weight loss. So when I started, I was probably 175-ish, if you will, and dropped down to like 160 when I went to the raw diet. That was kind of a little light, so I was eating a lot of food, creeping out up to 165. Still maintained great body mass. As a matter of fact, I had more definition when I was lifting my weights and exercising and working out and stuff, but because I was burning so many calories, I had to eat. But it was absolutely amazing, absolutely incredible.
And how about he didn't look like, what was that, 15 pounds or something?
Yeah, about 15 pounds.
But he didn't look skinny and weak and frail. It just kind of came off, and you could still see his physique. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it.
The best way I can explain it is that you're yourself, but you're just more defined. I mean, you can see all your muscles in your arms and your chest, your abdomen. No fat at all. It just kind of fell off. So that was incredible. I felt amazing. Fast forward to today, back to whole food plant-based diet. One of the things that I really loved about the whole food plant-based diet and folding into, ooh, look at there, honey. Ooh, doesn't that look? Wouldn't you pay for this? Wouldn't you buy this? This is amazing.
End of the week.
I didn't know we had the mulberries either. That was kind of a surprise.
Yeah, I had mulberries. I just found them when I was digging. And you could just sprinkle some chia seeds on top if you want, or flax seeds. That's a good idea. Just because, like I said, this is a power salad.
Yeah.
So you could just sprinkle a little bit of this and, feed your counter at the same time. But here you go. And look at that. This is a gigantic salad. It's hearty.
Oh my God, I can't wait to
We'll use some of our homemade dressings that we have on our app.
Yeah.
Go find them, whatever you like, or put vinegar on it, or squeeze some lemon and put some tahini, or whatever you want to do. But
Whatever you like. It's amazing.
That's simple.
Thank you, babe. That's amazing.
Simple.
So again, fast forward to today, back on a whole food plant-based diet, eating cooked foods. One of the things that I really missed about the whole food plant-based diet and the cooked foods was one, those beans. I love beans. I love my corn. So I did miss, those type of things. And then, it added a little bit more weight. Now I'm right around 160, 165. So really not back to where I was when I was on a whole food plant-based diet and went to raw. But again, right at that happy median, 160, 165. Again, still great in the gym in terms of exercise and recovery. Recovery is still, 0 to none. Still running a lot, on the elliptical a lot. We walk a lot, especially on Sundays. We have our Sunday walks where we talk about how grateful we are for all the things that we have in our life and all of you. So that's really incredible. Again, no fall off on the mental clarity and brain fog, and that's still there, 210%. Again, my energy level is just off the chart. I mean, we don't stop. When we get up, we go.
Never
so,
stop.
Those are kind of the three big things.
Think about the things that Dr. Furman says and some of these other doctors that we talk to, beans is he always talks about those G bombs, greens and beans and onions and et cetera. So, so I think, Terry wanted some of that back into his diet. And we did eat some raw corn, but not too much, but anything that's frozen vegetables that is blanched, so it is cooked somewhat, but they have to blanch it before they freeze it, obviously. So anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I was just saying, a lot of good whole food plant-based doctors that are curing disease and are reversing things and helping people who are sick and people who just don't want to get sick, talk about the wonderful health properties of those types of fibrous vegetables and beans. It's funny because we eat so much fiber, especially being raw. It's all greens and plants and fruit, and it's all fiber. And so it's when you go back to eating beans, your gut doesn't respond the same way as it did as far as gas.
It doesn't. It's incredible how your body
respond that way anymore because the gut is so used to fiber. But please, honey.
And again, still enjoy our watermelon juice in the morning. Even to this day, even though it's not technically in season. So watermelon juice in the morning.
What did you learn from the raw? I mean, what did you change? You were, just primarily whole food plant-based, which is wonderful. That's the most wonderful thing you can do. And then you were high raw. And then you were raw for 4 months. And now you're just kind of high raw-ish. Or, whole food plant-based. What did you learn from the raw diet? What are some of the things that you incorporated? Why you still feel so vibrant?
So some of the things that I incorporated especially is when I get up in the morning, having my juice, my watermelon juice, and having a lot of fruit. So I usually don't have any, whether it's cooked food or raw food, if you will, technically, until around lunchtime, maybe even after lunchtime. I'm usually getting up in the morning and I'm drinking my watermelon juice and my fruit, whether it's grapes, watermelon, some type of fruit. That gets my day going. So one thing I learned is that starting out my day with watermelon juice or some type of juice or some type of smoothie, some type, a juice smoothie
sometimes I'll make
or fruit
smoothies for you with mango and kale and spinach or something like that.
Exactly. I found that really charged me for the day. It really gets me going and it kind of fills my tank for the rest of the day. So I didn't or don't miss any type of cooked food until either lunch and or dinner. Another thing I learned is that, again, even though I started out, with the, no brain fog, just kind of instantly going away and taking it to the next level. Again, energy taking it to the next level, weight loss taking it to the next level. When my body leveled off, it felt great, but I feel just as great, being whole food, plant-based, and eating cooked food. And I think it's obviously the food that we put in our bodies, right? So that's why I feel that way.
We don't eat processed.
Exactly.
Right.
No processed, no oil, things of that nature. So
I mean, rare. We'll eat minimally processed if we're having tofu.
Yes.
Because that is minimally processed.
Yeah,
I mean,
is.
it's the soybeans in the water and it's put into a block. So
good point.
Things like that, like minimally processed, miso and things like that.
So that's kind of my life update. Another life update, if you hear something in the background, we just got a kitten. So we have a kitty, and she likes to be involved in the production. So, but we love her, and she's part of our family now, right, babe?
Yes, we have not had an animal since our children were small, and they're in their late and early 30s. So there you go. We're having fun. But yeah, she's a doll. So, okay. So what is my life update?
Yeah,
I went raw last year in very early, like late November, early December. So I was raw for almost 11 months. I am currently now high raw. And what made me transition to raw after 11 months to high raw? It had nothing to do with I didn't like the raw diet. I love the food. And we really started to create some wonderful dishes. And then when Terry went raw, it was so cool. I mean, we were just eating all these wonderful things together and creating. And, Terry loves, he's like, oh, we're going to make this, we're going to make that. We're going to spend time in the kitchen and we're going to get time together to talk. And he kind of looks at that really positively, which is a blessing for me. He enjoys doing that. But now we do still make a lot. We still make a gigantic salad on Sundays that will usually last us until Wednesday. Then we got to make more. But on Sundays, we'll make a big pot of veggie soup and all of these types of veggies. So the difference is we're making a lot of raw food and then some cooked food to go with it. So I started to experience some weird female things. And I went to my doctor and they ran a bunch of tests and da-da-da-da. And the good news is that I'm not sick, probably because of my lifestyle and the way that I eat.
Definitely.
But I needed to incorporate a few more things. So I still eat everything that I ate before, but I am having cooked vegetables in soup, in veggie chili, and all that stuff. And it's kind of a nice time of year because it's chilly. So I do like it.
Yes.
And then I am eating some beans. I'm not overeating on this stuff. And I am making some tofu scrambles. Sometimes if we eat things like that, rarely, but I have made that. So, and then using some frozen vegetables to put into our things. So just kind of incorporating those things. And like I've said from day one, you have to listen to your body. And it's hard to listen to your body. For me, it's like, well, what does that mean to listen to my body? If I feel hungry all the time, should I eat all the time? And, so you have to find that balance with yourself to listen to your body. But my body started having some issues. And they were persistent. And then I started, okay, I'm going to have to go see a doctor. Wow, I thought I ate healthy. I thought I was good. So the good news is I am healthy. I feel great. I was afraid because when I had went off of the raw diet for 1 week during Mother's Day and enjoyed like vegan Chinese and all that, I felt terrible. And I went right back to raw and I felt great. I feel just as good, like Terry said. I've learned a lot from the raw diet. In the mornings and in the afternoons for lunch, I eat raw. I eat, like Terry said, we eat fruit for breakfast. For lunch, I'll have a big salad. I'll have a smoothie, maybe a smoothie bowl. So I'm still doing all that stuff, which is different. I may have before had maybe oatmeal. There's nothing wrong with oatmeal. Oatmeal's great for your system and everything. But I have learned a lot from the raw diet that I've carried into this, One thing that I would encourage everybody to do is when you have your lifestyle, don't be afraid to tweak it if you need to tweak it.
Right.
Because this is a lifestyle. This
Right.
is not a diet. Because I wonder, like, when people go on diets, like I did for 100 years, what are you going to do when the diet is over?
Right.
What are you going to do then? Are you going to
Right.
gain all your weight back and
Right.
feel like
It's
crap?
not sustainable. It's not
just
sustainable.
not sustainable.
Babe, if I can jump in
Yes,
here a little
please.
bit. So,
I'm sorry. I get on a soapbox.
one of the things I want to say is that Angel had mentioned that she had some health complications, things of that nature, went to see a doctor. Let me tell you, I am here to say that Angel had some health issues, so on and so forth, when she was raw. She listened to her body. She didn't went to the doctor. You know, she was able to get tests, things of that nature. But when she changed back to folding in cooked foods back into her, you know, the way we eat, some of those health problems gone, non-existent, gone.
Yeah.
So, food is medicine. Food is medicine.
Food is medicine.
Food heals. Food is medicine. Not drugs, not prescriptions, not all this stuff. It's food, and I'm here to tell you. I mean, I'm seeing it with my own two eyes.
Yeah.
Seeing with my own two eyes, and I love you more than anything in this world,
Oh, I
babe.
love you
and,
too.
you know, when you folded back in the cooked foods, and then those things went away, I'm like, oh my God.
I couldn't believe it either.
Oh my God.
And it could have been just that I was able to eat more green vegetables because they were cooked and they were more condensed. I mean, you can only put so much food into your stomach, you know?
Right.
And so it could have been that. I have nothing wrong with the raw diet. The raw diet did so much for me, from a complexion, from feeling good. I had to deal with a lot of adversity that I had to deal with over this year. It's been a year. I'll just say that, and thank God I have Terry by my side. And I was able to deal with all that. But what happens when you eat like that is you don't have any vices. Because I did have caffeine before I went raw. We don't drink any coffee anymore, caffeinated or not caffeinated. Because then we moved to we'll drink caffeine free, justifying everything.
Right.
We don't drink alcohol, any kind of anything like that. So we have made wonderful adjustments. It's all about tweaking and adjusting as your body. Unfortunately, I'm aging. I'm 52, and I'm just listening to my body. Terry's listening to his. Terry's talking about he's going to run a half marathon with our son in March. So we're still doing really good. We exercise 6 days a week and whatever. But anyway. So that is our life update. So, if you see me eating some chickpeas or whatever, that's what it is. But just keep tweaking. Don't get so stuck on just being dogmatic about everything. And this is the way you have to do it. And no, everybody's body is different. The whole food plant-based lifestyle is it. It's the ticket. It's the golden ticket into living a long, healthy life, and then just feeling well and not having medical bills. And I don't want to put a lot of burden on our kids and things like that. And the way we run around with our grandson is crazy. So just keep tweaking that whole food plant-based lifestyle for you, your body, and make beautiful things like this. At the end of the week, you would think, did Terry and Angel really need to go to the grocery store? Yeah, because this is just things that we had left over. And it doesn't have to be chickpeas. It could be any beans. It could be any dried fruit. Like I said, craisins or some things with crunch or whatever. I'm just giving you an idea. This isn't an exact recipe or anything. But so that's what we're doing. That's our update. Thanks.
We hope you enjoyed. Hopefully there was something that we said that resonated with you and that can help you in your life. And your lifelong journey. So we love you guys.
Yep, very much, dear.
Hopefully you like us. If you like us,
please like. It helps us a lot when you click that like button.
Absolutely. And if you like us, you really like us, please subscribe, because we want to bring more of this creative content to you, give you more information that you can use and live on, again, to better your life, your journey.
Yep. And we love being here with you. Thank you for all the support, love, and just helping us through the years.
You're right. Absolutely, babe. We love you so much. Take
care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.